One of the very first important processes that happens during the spawning season is the sorting of the salmon. So as the salmon come into the hatchery and are ready to spawn, the Skookum crew sort them based off being male, female, the different species of salmon like coho, chinook, pink, or sockeye, and whether or not they have coated wire tags in their nose. Now let's have Marlon explain to us what goes on during the sorting process.
Anyway, this is a golf pond, and this is where they come up at. They come up this channel here and work their way right in the middle. And this is where we'll call them up later some more, as you can see up here, and we'll start going through them. And separating the male from the female, and then the surplus. That will be going to the food bank down there, Bunny. What we're doing is we're putting the fish into the tote, and we're knocking them out. That way it's a lot easier. It's easier on the fish and easier on the people. And that way we'll be able to separate them easier. The females go to one side, the males go to the other side. And then the surplus will go in the bucket there for commodity.
What do you use to knock them out?
CO2.
So once they've put the salmon inside this large white tote, they're pretty upset. As you can imagine, these salmon don't want to be handled, and they're kind of scared being put in this big container. So to calm them down, we have to use carbon dioxide, CO2. And when we pour carbon dioxide into this tote, it makes them kind of fall asleep, makes them calm down. And once they're calm, we can actually handle them a lot better, so it makes it easier to sort them. If we didn't calm them down, it could actually be really dangerous for the salmon and for us, because these are very large fish. And then what's that machine right there?
Oh, that's the detector there. That tells them if it has that little pin in their nose or not.
Okay.
And we have to throw those separately because we have to take the nose off and measure them.
After they sort the salmon with this detector machine, determining whether or not they have the coated wire tags in their nose, then they sort them even further. They sort them based off type of salmon, whether or not they're male or female, and they'll sort them into different groups so that they can handle them in different ways. Here you can see a little counter that Tony is using to keep track of how many salmon are coming in and what kinds of salmon they are. We need to keep track of all the salmon that are coming into the hatchery so that we know how many salmon are coming back to spawn and how well the hatchery program is going. Once the hatchery crew has finished sorting all the salmon, they're going to get moved in these large totes, separated by male and female, to the holding ponds. In the holding ponds, they'll wait until it's time to spawn them. And we'll see what the whole spawning process looks like in the next video.